So looking at this, anyone want to tell me right off the bat what's wrong with this?
Your permas are in front. You've got DPS. Oh wait, no, that's the back. Sorry.
Is this the back?
No,
this
the
is
left side's the back.
We were
It looks
fighting
like
on multiple
behind.
fronts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's the mist, dude.
All right. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I haven't played in the mist yet. So one of the major thing that's missing, Cardi's crown. No one can really see him, especially when it's in such a tight area and everyone's on top of each other. So always remember to mark your shot caller in these situations.
Yeah, mark your primary, your secondary, and tertiary shot callers if you have them.
So let's go through this. Pops the overcharge. Going to be a little bit different because I can't really see. Also, widescreen his widescreen resolution. It's pretty. This is when it would come in handy the most. You got all these things happening off screen. He can't see what's going on, so he has to just hope for the best in the front. Performance is getting hit pretty hard, mainly probably because he has damage numbers on.
And if the guys, if you're in Discord, yeah, if you're in Discord, guys, stop watching the stream. Watch it on the Twitch stream, please. Sorry, guys. Like, it's Discord is not handling this many people, even though it's fucking So if you can watch it on the Twitch, watch on the Twitch. As far as the video, guys.
Cool. In terms of healer placement, really good. They are in pretty much the correct position here. If you're going to be playing as a shot caller, you always want to be up in the front. Here, the locust got wasted just back along a little bit. I think it was back here somewhere. If I remember correctly, that's adjudicator. So spell indicator intensity here would really be useful to getting bumped up, especially for Carly. I mean, look how faded that is into the ground. That's not going to come out at you during a ZvZ. No cleanse here, by the way, and no locus. That's when you want to be saving your locus. I know the roads is a little bit different compared to what I'm used to, where it's pretty much chaos. But just looking at this, support player wasn't really playing the way he should have been. This is a good Zerg movement, though, moving backwards together, and your tanks pretty much holding the front line, and your DPS slowly making their way back on top. It's like the return was going to be here for you guys. Very, very slow engagement. What's this? I don't think, let me check. I don't think you guys count down the timers for when you're engaging. No, so he just said, okay, get ready.
Bomb squad is,
Yeah. So I just listened. He says, okay, boys, get ready to go northeast. This is no communication here. No communication. Nothing. Still nothing.
Do you want to explain why you want to communicate and why you want to make sure everybody's sent for the other players?
So when you're constantly communicating, it doesn't need to be like high-pitched yelling. It's just a chilled, relaxed, calm environment. And all you have to do is keep communication to your Zerg to let them know what's happening. So in this situation, if I was Carly, I'll be if we were pushed back here, I just knew that they just wasted all their Grovekeeper engagements and their tanks. We're topping ourselves up. Like, okay, boys, get ready. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody northeast now. Everyone needs to go in when the countdown hits 1, because your reaction time as a human being is going to be delayed anyway. So when you teach your Zerg to engage on a countdown from 3, 2, 1, okay, engage, and you give a direction, always make sure you give a direction. Some people might get lost. Even though it's a one-way street here, some people are still going to get lost. Trust me. A lot of people are stupid. But making sure you communicate where you want your Zerg to go and when to do it is key, especially for shot callers. Once you figure that out and get so used to it, your Zerg gets used to it. In a sense where if I was playing with Mojo, for example, in Blue Army, and he's looking at an engagement, I don't even really have to listen to him talk anymore because I know when he's going to go in. I that's how how in focus I am with that engagement and with the Zerg movement. I know when he's going to want me to engage. I know the perfect times, but for a newer player, that's going to be so hard to learn. But it's also not just on the player itself, it's on the shot caller to have that constant communication back and forth with the, okay, 3, 2, 1, okay, everybody engage, no feast. That's when you drop your E's, by the way. You don't randomly drop your E's when you want to drop your E's. Your E's are always going to be for the Zerg engagement. Q's and W's, fine. Blow them when you want to blow them. Make sure you're always pressuring the front line. When people are getting up in your face, make sure you're hitting them with those Q's and W's. That's what you're meant to do. Always applying that pressure. But always hold your E's for when your shot caller tells you when to engage. This is a good application of pressure here by the halberd. He's, like I said, always up in their face, just swinging, causing damage, causing bleeds. That engagement with the permafrost completely off. There's no other big damage going in. There's no Grovekeeper follow-up. There was nothing there. Galaclap comes in completely randomly. There's no engagement from the tank. This is when you would have been wanting to fully engage with the whole Zerg E. And then it's just cleanup crew. So there's definitely things to work on. It was good. You guys won. Let me skip forward a little bit. This just looks like it's smaller scale. Yeah. What's this? Let me see. All right, here we go. How far back am I? This is bad. Oh dear. So once again, I'm guessing Carly's the shot caller. So we have this Zerg up here retreating up to the northwest. We have these people here getting left behind because the Zerg's just running away. Carly's still at the front. The shot caller is still at the front. Let's see what happens.
Are you okay with taking questions from chat, from Twitch, by the way?
Sure, go for it.
So one of the questions that was asked was, what point in the countdown would you recommend popping boots for an engage?
At 1. So 3, 2, 1. 1 is when you pop your boots.
Some of our shot callers call it out, boots, go, engage, right?
Yeah. And that's pretty much the same. 1, and then your follow-up would be as a shot caller, engage no feast. So at 1, you're already fully committed to that engagement then. And your speed is already boosted. Like for me as a Grovekeeper, I use the blink on my boots. So I would blink forward with my Grovekeeper when it hits 1, and I know where to engage from there. So here we see the Zerg completely split. Carly's still at the front. This is pretty bad.
No, in all fairness, they're also coordinating with 2 other alliances as well. So it's actually a unified Zerg. There's Elevate and Force. Okay. So in terms of Zerg movement, you're leaving quite a few people behind here. You always want to move as 1 with the Zerg. Like, look at this poor tank. He tried slowing down the movement. He's just going to get left behind. He may go down here. Carly's pretty much fine because he has his Hellion jacket. He can stay at the front, but this is the shit that you would never want to see in a ZvZ. You're not just a person in your Zerg going off and trying to snipe one kill, but potentially your shot caller doing it. Your Zerg's dying to your northwest, and you have people that want to go chase down one kill trying to snipe a kill. It should never be a thing. Remember, you're Zerg, you're moving as one, you're working as one. And now Cardi has to walk through all these people to try and get back to his Zerg, which he still hasn't really seen. This tank still holding in strong. And he's finally
Sorry, brother.
And he's finally back with his Zerg, and they've just split themselves. So sadly,
hey, Carly, you can speak more to this, what's going on here. So if Robin has questions.
Okay.
So like here, like I don't know if there was any call here. Unless there was someone calling that I can't hear. There was no communication. And hence why you see people splitting off up this way and some going down this way. It's pretty bad. So like I said before, always communicate. Communication is key in a ZvZ, no matter what.
We can go through that in maybe some other videos as well.
Yeah.
There's a couple more good engages, I think, and then I think some of the other videos are pretty good.
Just gonna skip through, see if I can see anything.
Did you send him a couple videos, Carly?
Yeah, I sent 2. I can send
Okay.
more if needed.
I think I sent you a couple as well.